Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth BANTO. So we're back in the previous episode. We finished the Guildmaster's skill and we're dealing with a lot of different quests. Add-on stock for the Haru and the Majestic Biomes. So we still need 8 of those, so quite a bit of them still, but they are growing here, so they're gonna be hopefully, you know, fruiting anytime soon, I hope. So it's gonna be great. And my proud little guardians just patrolling the farm fields, it seems. Pretty interesting. That's a disabled job, so they can actually do something useful, right? So we're also moving in some stuff to our storage house, as we have here. So I think we're going to continue with that today to organize up a few things. And this can help sometimes with performance as well when you store things inside of boxes. I'm actually going to leave a little gap there. I don't want it to look entirely perfect to set up. I want it to be more... a little bit less perfect, a little bit more realistic. Depending who works in the storage, of course. But yeah, so downstairs we also have some living spaces. We could go down deeper if we want to. We'll be able to look underground, so you have the storage chests here as well. And I think all of these are probably going to be filling up, I assume. And this building is getting further and further. We did queue up quite a few things. So we're gonna see if we can maybe get that done. We are a good amount of wood now, that's very nice. That's cool. Let's see for other things. 21 hours, 36 hours and a few days, so... So Danny also said we have to create the wheat here, this one. The wheat grain. How many do we need? Do them, okay. Trade or gift it to allow other cultures to cultivate wheat. That's pretty cool. So they only need 2. I guess we could craft 3. That's quite a lot of wheat for that. But let's do that. We can sell it later anyway. It sounds like we got some enemies around somewhere. Or we had some at least. Probably some camp around here somewhere deep in the woods. Okay, let's check it out. You should be able to see who is running or fighting in here. I see the sheep. Is he hostile? It's probably somewhere around. I kind of still wish we had more of an indication sometimes with them. It would be easy to see where they actually are, because it's really tricky. Up here are some people. It could be them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some more new ladders. Just so we can get all the way up to them. Okay, cool. And also I was thinking over here on Beta today, I think. I might want to do like a very big town square. Like we have like this thing, but think like maybe this size. And what I'm thinking is like we have some cool monument. Could be a clock tower, like I said in the previous video, in the middle. Could be some statues, some fountains. Might be markets around it as well. I think that would be kind of nice, kind of cozy to have for our town, right? Chapter level 5, awesome. Master Animal Tamer. Mastered all there is to know about the domestic animals and can even handle exotic medical creatures. Does it mean that ostriches are medical? Maybe. What can we have now then? Go here. I think I never had ostriches. These exotic birds produce delicious large eggs, often some feathers, and can be slaughtered for large poultry, jerky, feathers and bone. Okay. I don't want to slaughter them, do I? But yeah, we got some cows. Yes, here they are, our moo-moos. Previous episode got them. So you can see already we have got quite a bit of milk. I wonder if they drink it up themselves if we don't pick it up. I think I remember them doing that or something. There's some cold storage, if I remember correctly, that I can do. Like this one, cold storage. Preserves some items from spoiling as fast as they do when left outside. So I don't think milk probably spoils faster than anything else in the game, even if it is like kind of realistic, right? But it could be fun to have maybe. But yeah, think a big town square. And if you do that, let's play around with the idea a little bit. Start a new building. So grab the roto. And we're going to use the colors we had here before. We're going to start with, let's see, 19 by 19 as the start size. Then to make sure it's going to be kind of the same size everywhere. I'm going to be going out like a few steps every time. That's how I'm thinking. So here. So we make it wider. It's 25 by 25. 31 by 31. So maybe something like that. Doesn't have to be this squarish, I guess. Kind of want it to be even wider. And I wonder if I want to make it not a square. We can make it roundish, but I was also thinking like we could maybe make it. Imagine we do something like this. Maybe let's give it a try. We're going in 2 steps every time, like that, and let's see, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Very nice. Then we do the same over here, and hopefully that will end up looking kind of decent. I hope. And I think that's about it. So if I drag that across, yes, that's it. So I'm thinking maybe a shape like this could be interesting. So we could do it at this in all direction, but if we do that, we could do that. Should we do that maybe? Then we have to destroy this one, but that is kind of fine. I think it is. But first, let's see here. Goblin sneaks to camp. Oh, yeah, that's the old pajama goblins. Okay, let's send some troops over maybe. Yeah, we're bringing them up here. I think we have a. No, it's not placed yet. Okay. Hopefully get someone to build very soon. Building ladder, Lily the Healthy. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. Look how cozy. It's so hard to get over the smoke and the glowiness of the lanterns, of the windows, and the weather. It's so cold and wet outside, but we're keeping ourselves warm and cozy inside, right? So that's awesome. But yeah, I think we actually do destroy this one. And then we make the same shape in each direction, sort of, I guess. Let's gonna deal with these guys first, but then don't get middle combat sounds. Oh, did we almost get struck by lightning? Okay, let's give him some speed as well. Everyone gets speed. Okay, let's head up here. Should be easy peasy battle. And I see some more people wondering about performance for the game, and it's hard to say what is causing a lot of performance issues for people. I think it's mostly related to cleaning up towns, sometimes broken mods. Multiplayer is more demanding as well, and the map size use. If you use extra map option with small map, it might be requiring a little bit less. There's also like having a silly, overpowered processor helps as well, which shouldn't be required honestly, but it kind of is, sadly. But it is what it is. But having a lot of different mods that isn't confirmed, for example, by Ace team as like fully functional, could be risky. So what I'm going to do now anyway, 31 by 31, is that we're going to do the same thing here. So we're taking this row tool. Is this not the same building? Here we go. Must make sure to click it first. You see that it was a little bit darker. That means they weren't the same. And let me see here. How wide is this? 11. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop. Here we go. And there we go. Look at that. Very roundish. So, kind of imagine we have like a clock tower could be cool. The thing that I don't like about having a structure in the middle, if it's a too big structure, is like imagine we have like a castle or keep or whatever in the background, a church maybe even. It feels like this obstructs the view a lot if there's a too big thing. But having like a statue, a pretty big one, or maybe 2 statues and some trees and stuff, would be kind of cool. We'll check it out. Got a wounded rabbit that limps into town, panting, help, aid. I was scouting and was caught by the group of kobolds. I made it this far, but I'm hurt and I think the wolves are tracking me. Sorry, can't help. No, we're not going to go with that, but let's see. Stay and rest. I can't really see the conversation. Let's go back here. Yeah, we'll protect them. We're gonna get some battle soon. But that's fine. So yeah. We're gonna be coloring this as well. And just to make it easier for us, I'm actually gonna grab that. We might change it later. But I'm gonna take the very outmost and make like an outline around the entire thing. There we go. A little bit easier to see some stuff. And sometimes to just be helpful for yourself, I think it's a good idea to like... So we have 11 here, right? So I kind of know that this is the middle. So sometimes it's nice to have like some helping lines. And we can remove it later so it's no issue. Also we can see like, okay, this is the middle. We can design from this. And we can do some stuff with that. Because then we can be like, okay, so this is the center, we go 3 outside of each one, 7 by 7 over here. Or we do like 11 by 11. Maybe, I'm not sure, do we want it to be like squarish? I want to try like a platform where we potentially put like a statue or something on top of it. So we could go like this. It doesn't have to be the same on each side in this one, honestly. So we could have so... let's see here. Could make it like this as well. So this would also be an option. This wasn't my first thought with it. But let's give this a try. Let's see how this feels. If it feels good or not. We could have it like that. It doesn't feel as centered, so I'm just gonna revert what we did. But it's good to try around a little bit. Let's see here. I didn't make the carrot seed, but that's fine. We don't have to beat every mission, but some we do. Okay, so then let's give it a go instead, and we go like this. Okay. You're offering 2 Dynasty Window. Okay, cool. Provided with pumpkin seeds. Okay, we can do that. So let's go to Herbalist. But we're kind of low on pumpkins. We might want to potentially grow a little bit more. What are we growing? We are growing some pumpkins, but we don't have a huge amount of it. I'm gonna lower the amount of carrots for a bit. I'm gonna go a little bit more pumpkin. For the sake of the quest, sort of. So what we can do here is to... can also click and drag select like this. Like that. And then if we want to, depending on how we want to have it, like... we don't have to do it like this if we don't want to. It might even look better, I think, if it's like this. An enemy, okay. Love the beautiful music as well, so nice. Let's get the troops ready. Kobold wolves, there probably are some more around. There's some wolves, there's most likely some more kobolds around as well. But let's check it out. Give them some energy as well. And green natural energy. They're going down pretty quick. We should get some walls later on, but like I said in a recent video, it takes a long time to build walls if you want to make them like thick, big, strong medieval walls. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna remove some of the helpful lines over here. Maybe 4 on each side, perhaps. Something like that. So we kind of know where the center is still. Then, I'm not sure, like, I've done it before, like some figures that I put on top here that just looks like a little Hearthling. Like, not a huge one. But it can also be... If you don't want it to be a statue, it can be like a very flowery place. Because I think that would look also like really beautiful, like a town square full of flowers. That would also be really awesome. So, I do think if we do decide to what we could do here is to leave the top as is, sort of. And if we want to have a statue later on, I do think we can still like make a new building and drop it on top of it later on. I think that should be fine. If it's not, we just save the building and then we just recreate what we want to have here. So that should be fine. So I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take and swap around a few colors maybe. And get a feel for that. See how that's gonna be. Now it looks a little bit odd, it's like a little bit purple almost, but that's fine. It's really only just the weather going on at the moment. Then I was thinking that we have like usually 3 colors for our roads. Let's see, this one we haven't used, okay cool. So we can have maybe like that, just fill in a little bit of colors like this. Battle again. Let's check it out. There's probably leftover kobolds coming in, I suppose. Maybe? Hello, enemies, where are you? Jason Payton. Jason Deckin. Is that enemies? Oh, here's some kobolds, oh yeah. Some wild games at the kobolds. Yeah, we should also be, you know, putting out our little scouting going as well and summon more challenging enemies, but I don't feel any stress with it for the moment. We can swap over to a little bit of a building focus for a while, I think. I think they still had a fatigue from the previous one, okay. Just keep pumping them with the monster energy, I guess. Alright, so back to this. So I think since we did a little bit of transition with the colors like that, I'm gonna remove the helpful lines because we know where the center is, and if we need it again, it's easy to find it. So I'm just gonna do the borders a little bit more, I think. Kind of do the same thing, sort of. Or should I do... Let's say maybe we start here, maybe here. Do the same on the other ones, so that would be over here, I think. And I feel like when you do these things, it's the best to try to do the same in every place, because if you don't, it's going to be troublesome. And in case of this one, you could have saved a lot of time, and maybe we should do that. And the way you would do that is that this kind of construction is very good for splitting up in two, right? You can make only half of it and just kind of merge them together, but we do an odd number, so it might be a little bit frustrating as well. So we're just gonna go like this. But that way we could save a little bit of clicking. So I'm thinking something like this, and then maybe we do see how this feels. Something like that. It's not done for sure. We need more things. So I'm thinking something like this maybe between them. So they are not sitting the same actually. It would be like this. I was gonna check so I haven't made a mistake here. Let's see. I haven't. That's what I was thinking. Like, this doesn't match. Here we go. Okay, so back to this again. Let's see then. Then we would do... Let's do it like that, maybe. Caravan returns a little trader. Overripe walnuts? Sure. Let's do that. Grateful rabbit. Thanks, you truly saved me, so the kobolds may have been chasing me because I might have stolen these from them, the young rabbit says bashfully. Here you earned them, got some rabbit reputation, and hats and some gold legs. Thank you, thank you. We have a lot of trading still going on. No air blooms yet though. Maybe someone is eating them up, maybe that bunny did, maybe. But yeah, okay, so I think this kind of color pattern looks pretty interesting already. I do want to have some more details though, because if you compare it to this one, this has a lot more like texture to it. So we'll look into that, how we'll incorporate that. We could do something like this. I don't really think we need that for that. But maybe. Try this out. Okay, I think it's already starting to look a bit better. Or if we do corners here. A little bit like that. Still feel like there should be something more. I wonder if we should just... Or if you should just have some parts that are maybe much darker, like these, that aren't like set out in the same way as everything else. They are kind of like the random colors, but everything else is like in order. Let's see how that feels. Idea is then that we would have this like a little bit everywhere. Meanwhile, everything else is set up correctly, so we just have to avoid painting the other shades than this one. I'm not sure if it's good or bad, honestly. When I'm looking at it, I think it might be good. It looks less structured compared to before. Let's give this a try. Okay. Might do it up here as well. I think that's kind of nice. So, depending on how we want to have it here, I love having trees though. I might actually put some trees. So, we can have them here, or we can have them anywhere really, or just in the corners, might be good. Then it will still be quite open. So, what I think we're gonna do is gonna just save this. Now it should be saved. then we have it, we can just, if we feel like we failed with something, we can do that. So in a way I kind of want to almost already build it, and for now not do anything more with it. Possibly we enter, remove the borders maybe. So we go like that. Let's give that a try. The transition might feel a little bit more natural that way. So I think we just try build this one. You can say what you think about it and like in the comments if you want. What we might do with it. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe some markets, some flowers, some trees. So if we do on top of these, that would be a 3x3. I think the oak trees are pretty good for that. And let's see here. This is 4x4, 2 here. There's an even numbered 3. And we can stunt them and stuff as well. And this is a 5 in width. So the question is, how wide do we want our trees to be? I don't mind having them pretty big, honestly. So I'm actually kind of maybe leaning towards these. They may be a bit too big, but these are definitely too big, I think. But these might be pretty okay. So just for some cheating, we can just teleport it over to see like how does this look. I feel like that could work. It might be too big. This one is definitely not too big, but it might be a good option actually. Get it back, there we go. So let's just have them dig a little bit. And let's check out the brewer. How's it going for the brewer? We got a brewer very recently. So I guess if we want to level up for now, we can just do a lot of signs, like they're becoming better at brewing by making signs. Makes sense, right? So let's make 10 signs. It'll be amazing. Since we don't have any berries yet, we may as well, right? Oh, look at that. The air blooms is getting ready. Cool. Nice. Give them some more energy. I'm just pumping them with energy. So let's see here. Some iron would be good. Do we have any iron merchants? Doesn't look like that. You can kind of see that in the market stalls. This one might actually have it. It looks like a fuel merchant. Yeah, this is a cool, like when you can see that you don't have to click into everyone. You can see like this one is actually selling fuel. There's a lot of fuel there. It's a little bit clay. Pays for a lot on this one. And we might want to change our market stalls settings now, because we got what we needed before. So if we go into this one, we can change the preferences, what we prefer to have. So artisan goods, that could be cool. I'm gonna go with that. Provisions, lower that. Exotic goods, we can go for this. Lower the provisions maybe. Decorations could be fun, so the building one could be interesting. But exotic good always sounds interesting. Look at that, everything is collected, let's deliver it. Our determined Poggio returns. Yes, that's splendid meal. I extend you the paw of gratitude. Poggio thankfully flaps her wings. Now let's talk about the egg hunts, okay? Each hunt requires a bit of preparation. We'll let you know what is needed before paw. And as soon as it delivers these things, we may begin. He smiles with excitement. We had this idea for shaking it up a little, just for fun. I'll continue searching for the transcribing the recipes as promised, but we want to reward you with a different amount of recipes based on how well you people do during the egg hunts. One yes, the terminal Poggio nods excitedly as well. That's fun. Egg hunt explanation. I've never done it, so let's go and read it, I guess. Oh, the Poggio is telling us. Egg hunt have fixed duration measured in game hours. During this time, you need to explore your town and its surroundings to find first bloom eggs or suspicious object that seems out of place. Eggs might be hidden under upturned pots and beneath broken pieces of bark. For example, interacting with this suspicious item reveal eggs, which can then be ordered to be picked up by the Hearthling. Egg only count toward your final score once the Hearthling has collected them. And have no worries, collecting eggs is a very high priority task. That was the first thing I was thinking about. Egg only count towards the final score Hearthling has collected, and okay, yeah, that's already read. Finally, pausing the game during the hunt won't help much. Eggs and suspicious objects will disappear while the game is paused. Oh, interesting. He continues speaking. Don't worry, we'll give you one recipe for every hunt. If you don't find any eggs, but make sure to find as many as you can before for more recipes, he nods. We will do a practice hunt before the real ones. This will be shorter, less rewarding, but it will allow you to plan to grasp the activity a bit better. When a recipe is received, you must click it to use the learn command. Yes. She moves forward, staring deeply into the eyes of all the citizens. Everyone feels a bit of pressure. Just continue staring, judging, probably. Are we paying enough attention? Is something wrong? After a long silence, full of tension, she coos gently and moves back. The town sighs in relief. I'm sorry, she does that sometimes. He grimaces nervously. She means well though. I promise. The determined body nods. Deep inside everyone knows that she just wants to be proud of our town. Let's get started then. Yes. Okay, so can I wait with this one? So I want to do this in the next episode. Because I'm not sure how long it's going to be. So I'm going to save that for the next one. So we're going to leave that for today. Let me know what you think about our new town square. We're going to be decorating it. Put some trees and market stalls. And if you have some more ideas, do let me know. Maybe a statue in the middle. We'll see. And maybe some flower pots all around. But everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want the name in the game, let me know in the comments. Thanks to my members on YouTube as well. You're awesome. And everyone, you're awesome as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Take care. See you soon again. Have a good one.